We're live.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny coming to you. You're probably wondering why I'm standing up. Well, I had a little accident on the couch. No, I'm teasing. But seriously, folks, the story you're about to hear is very riveting, and I wanted to do it standing up. This story changed my life. It may change yours, too. But we'll get to that in a little bit. I wanted to tell you about a deal I got at Walmart. I was at Walmart the other day, and I got this really good deal, and I'll show you what I got here. You can't beat this deal. There we go. I got this microphone. It's basically free. Can you hear me? Should I get it works? Yeah, I had to wait for a couple guys to leave the bathroom for the roll to be completed. And security guard gave me a weird look, but, it's a good deal. Times are tough. It works great. Hey, Johnny, you're weird. Anyway, so I did some more shopping. I was looking for colored pencils because, I like beautiful colors. And Post-its, man, I can't go buy that Post-it. I like to go without my wife because she makes fun of me. Can't believe that, right?
Right.
So I sneak around the Post-it aisles, and I'm sure that undercover security guards watching me. There's that weird dude. He likes Post-its. We get it. Okay, anyway, so I went back to the men's restroom area again. I'm sure they was watching. But anyway, some guys came. I waited till the coast was clear, so I snuck in, like a ninja. I tell my wife I'm like a ninja because when she's working in the kitchen, I'll sneak out and get something. And she said, "You're not a really ninja because you keep coming back." Man, that's rough. That's at home. So maybe I'm ninja more than once because I sneak in, then I sneak out, then I come in later. I go in and out quite often because, I like Mountain Dew and stuff. Coffee, all the good health foods. Anyway, I found another item out there I want to share with you guys. It's like a megaphone. Hopefully, if they have football season or soccer season, boring, you can use this at the game. Go, Michael! Sir Michael, all the way! Sir Michael! And the thing was practically free. Yeah, I had to spend a half hour waiting on some weird guys coming out of the restroom, but I got weird guys waiting too. But anyway, I thought I might share that with you. I might get these guys some next week, I got to go back to it. But anyway, one other item. We just thought this up, and Sir Michael told me about it, because I'm not really a criminal. But what he brought up was, duct tape, it's a tape, it's real sticky. We call it duct tape. What do you guys call it? Duct tape?
Yeah, duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape. Anyway, we kind of came up with it. We don't want to encourage stealing, but this is really in stealing. It's kind of technical, but what you did buy a roll of duct tape, take it home, excuse me, and take a little few inches off of it, keep it home, and then take the roll back, get your money back, and then you do that a few times before you know it, you got a free roll of duct tape. Hey, this show's informative. I hope the police ain't listening in. They're really going to follow me now. Anyway, we wanted to share that with you. Okay, back to the story. Okay, this happened, some of these facts may be off. This happened a while back, but first I want to tell you, I want to give you one word. I want you to remember this word because it's going to come into play somewhere in the story. And the word is mountain lion. Did you get that? Mountain lion.
Mountain lion.
Okay, one word.
All right.
I said it twice, but still one word. One word. I won't spell it for you.
Mountain lion.
Mountain lion. It's a mountain lion if you didn't get it. Okay, it's an animal. Anyway, you know what it is. Mountain. They don't always live in the mountains. Anyway, that's a word you got to remember. And that's about 15 years ago, and we took a trip, the wife and I, about 4 couples, about 8 people, and we went to a state park in the beautiful state of Kentucky, the Wildcats. Anyway, it's a great park, and I'll make the story as short as we can because the cue card guy's saying, hurry up, hurry up. We really don't have a cue card guy. Hell, we can't read and write. But anyway, there's four couples, and one night we stay in his cabin, and it's a beautiful night, so the wife said, hey, we ought to take a walk, because she likes to make me walk a lot because I'm old, and she thinks old people got to walk.
That's what you do.
Shouldn't old people walk less? It doesn't make any sense.
You should be.
You're old, you do. No, when you're young, you walk, don't you? In fact, you run. I'm supposed to sit in the recliner, wait for the nursing home to call. But anyway, we took a walk, and behind this cabin we were staying, excuse me. Boy, that sinus surgery really did the trick. Anyway, and it was straight behind the cabin. There was the woods like it, but there's a path, what do you call it, trail. Man, that thing went straight up. So anyway, we walked on the trail, and for a few minutes, I didn't want to overdo it, so it was about a 5-minute hike. But anyway, there was a log off the trail. We thought, there's a log, let's go sit. So we went over and sat there, and she spent 10 minutes telling me how great I am, and stuff like that. Right. Anyway, now here's where the story gets a little shaky. I want to there are two sides of this story. One is my side, the true story. Then my wife tells a little bit different story, okay? And we want to have her on later, and you can decide who's telling the truth. You'll probably say, I think Johnny's on top of this one. Anyway, so we're sitting there. It's real quiet. It's about dusk. I got to tell you, it's about dusk. So it's real quiet. We're sitting there talking. And here's what I think happened. I'm pretty sure it happened. We're sitting there. The wife looks backward and says, oh, shit, and gets up and starts running. Okay. So, I see it real quick. Everything happened quick, so my mind says, I got to run faster. Right? I didn't think it out. I can beat her. I don't, But the thing is, we're running downhill the whole way. And we're off the trail, so there ain't no trail. It's brushes and whatever, bushes. So, if you knew my wife, she's like the woman in the scary movies when the monster's chasing them and they fall down.
Right. You're like, how are they ever going to get?
Ain't no way I'm falling down from monsters at me, okay? I can run backwards and make faces at it, right?
Right.
So I'm going 100 mile an hour. It's like in cartoons where the guy's feet are flying 100 mile an hour. I'm telling the truth on that. We were flying down a hill. So finally, I think I slowed down some because she fell, like I said, and she slid down the hill some. And when we got to the actual trail, winded around or something, I stopped and waited for her. I think it wasn't very long. And when we got together, I came up the famous words I'll never hear the end of. I said, what was it? I didn't even know what it was, but let me explain. She wouldn't cuss me out yet, okay, right? So she wouldn't do that, right? Anyway, let's go back to the beginning of the story, remember? I mentioned mountain lions. And that day, we were sitting around, and I don't know if I get a whole cup of these guys. They probably won't remember. That's 15 years. We were talking about how mountain lions grab joggers and stuff out in the woods and stuff.
Yeah.
And when she said, oh, shit, and started running, I pictured a mountain lion. I really did. I thought, what do I do? Wait on her? Or I figured somebody got to get back to the cabin to tell them what happened to her. Right? If it gets both of us,
at least
nobody's going to know. I wonder what got him.
Right.
It couldn't have been a mountain lion. They ain't in Kentucky, are they?
What happened?
But anyway, I asked her what it was. She said, it's a bear. And when, oh, it was. I thought it was a mountain lion. Just a bear. I wouldn't ran. Anyway, it's a big black bear. And when she fell, when she was sliding down the hill, and I was nowhere in sight, she turned around, and the bear was running in the opposite direction up another hill from us. So we scared the crap out of that. He probably went back and said, "You should have seen that guy run. I never seen a guy run that fast." So we got back to the cabin. I don't remember much after that other than a lot of screaming. No, not really. But we went back and told the people. So anyway, she got me again, I'm telling you, because we escaped the bear. But then she lost her bracelet. The bracelet fell off. So next day, she wants me to go back up there and left with the bracelet. You know, what am I going to do? Well, you know, I was shaking a little bit. I could buy you another one. It was pretty cheap. Walmart's got them, you know. You take one home and replace it with a cheaper one or whatever. So anyway, we went back up her, and I made her go first, and I was a few feet behind her, ready to take off, you know. What I was doing was talking real loud, because what happened, we think, we were sitting real quiet, the bear didn't know we was there. Luckily, it didn't have cubs. I can't say cubs. If it had cubs, then we might have had a problem. She may not have made it, you know. I know I would have.
Right.
So anyway, that's a story, and there's more of the story that she didn't know about till later. After we went look for the bracelet, I went back up without her, and I took a weapon. I took something with me. I took my back scratch. Remember this thing? If you haven't watched the show, you got to go back to previous show or two. Took my club with me, and we got a picture here. You got that picture, Michael?
Yeah.
We wanted to show you. This story's about over. Can they see it?
Yeah, hold on.
Hang on a second. He's getting this up. This is kind of when you say, "What, Johnny?" There I am with the bear. He didn't make it, folks. I tried to scratch his back, but he fought me. He's got too much hair. It wasn't helping. So I had to club him a couple times. And she didn't know I did that till later because I didn't want to brag about it. So, well, that's where I really didn't kill the bear, people. But I did go looking for it. She doesn't know that, but I did. So anyway, do I have any more on that? I think that may have been the story. Let's see. Wrote a couple things down. Okay, back scratch. Okay, anyway, I survived. So, there's one more story. Along with that story, these are true stories. This story that follows this one is true too. Guys, and I'm glad I didn't do this. You know, you do something like that, you don't look real brave. Then you tell your woman, if that happens again, I'm going to get all over that thing. But I didn't say that, right? Because about a week later, we was at another state park. You getting the theme?
Yeah.
Johnny don't go to state parks anymore. Because things happen. It's like Friday the 13th in that movie where everybody gets killed.
Yep.
It's a good movie, but it's a little gross or bloody. Anyway, it was a state park. And we made a mistake. We'd stay in a lodge. We were down by a lake. And she says, because she talked me and all this stuff, let's take a shortcut through the woods. Dummy me, I said, okay. I forgot about the bear thing. So we're hiking through the woods. It wasn't that far. And up on this ridge, like, it's a lodge type place. They had one of them, you know, them big fake deer that people shoot at and stuff like that. That's a giant thing with big antlers and everything. We like, hey, look at that thing. The thing turned its head and looked at us. I said, oh, shit, here we go again. God, I'm going to outrun her again. I'm sorry, but that's what's going to happen. Or climb a tree. I figured I'd run probably. My first insects run. I'm pretty fast. I get that adrenaline shot. So that thing turned and looked at us. I thought, here we go. God, where are we going? I don't have my back scratcher with me, nothing. You know, I'm heading toward the lake. Anyway, next thing we know, about 3 or 4 female deers come up beside it, and he took off. He must not smell me. So anyway, that's why you never promise to do something, because you never know when it's going to backfire on you.
Right.
At least I told her, look, I'm checking. I ain't changing. So anyway, that's the end of the bear story, and it's completely
You
true.
were running for help.
Huh?
Yes, I said at least you were running for help.
Oh yeah, that's
what.
what. That's right. That's what I should have said.
Yeah.
I had to run back to the cabin to get more people.
Yeah.
And I told him, and I pictured him that the bear was after me. Cause the cabin's here. I was going to take, I pictured him in my head, take a flying leap and land on the roof or something. Like I'm Superman all of a sudden. But I got a wild imagination. But anyway, now we want to get her on here because she may counteract the first initial thing that maybe she wasn't the first one took off running. In my mind, because it was mountain lion, bye, I'm out. That's all I remember of the thing, and she can say whatever she wants, but in my mind, I was a hero that day. I can't say without laughing. But anyway, we'll have her on sometime. So that's in the story, and I'm going to sit down because I'm not allowed to stand for more than 10 minutes at a time. My feet swell up. I just made that up, but I'm too lazy to stand, people. Okay, I'm going down, Michael. Oh,
I got a
man.
video here where you can play. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen it.
Taurus.
What?
The Taurus with the bear is like a recent video.
Oh, the tourist. I thought you said tourist.
Yeah, I'll just show you
Yeah, show it to us.
while you adjust the camera.
Okay, listen, Michael. Here, Michael. Here, I'll move the. Okay, we're going back to sit down. We're back on the couch.
No se mueva.
According to my wife, because I never saw the
Wait,
thing.
I got you muted. Hold again. What'd you say?
If I'd had a bear, I'd have ran backwards so I could have seen it. What's he gonna do?
All right.
Man, that's crazy, isn't it? Can they hear
Guess
us?
they just like feed the bears and stuff. They got like that bear looks like it's tagged on its ear.
Well, I think the bear she saw was bigger than that, but maybe not. It's big enough.
Right.
Rip your head off.
Oh, no, thank you. It's like grabbing and biting on her
Why
leg.
they
Vente caminando ya.
Yeah, but what do you do if a bear's that close to you? Like,
Oh, they were walking and come up to him, huh?
yeah, I don't know if it's a sanctuary.
Yeah, well, I'm
or
gonna do
what
run,
it
but
is.
we found out later that bears can't run downhill. Now you tell us.
I never heard that.
It was downhill the whole way. Yeah, we heard that.
I've
You can
never
write
heard
that.
That's
If you're
crazy.
stuck with a bear, ride downhill.
Wow.
Now, if he gets you and eats you up, don't tell him Johnny told you. I'm not a bear.
Tell me to
actor.
run downhill.
I heard it from somebody who told me. I heard it from a friend of her friend. One of them deals. I swear that's what happened. Then we did go down the lodge at that place the next day, and in the lodge they had, see the wildlife, squirrels, raccoons, and stuff. I said, you better have bear in them pictures. They didn't have one bear on that wall.
Jeez.
I ain't afraid of a squirrel unless, they attack you. You can't run up a tree. A squirrel will come right after you, won't they? Man, that was wild.
Yeah, I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with squirrels.
We got
Except for when they're in the street when you're driving and they can't make up their mind. Where
I hate that. You complete stop, semi's about running me down because my natural instinct is not run over an animal, even if it's
Yeah.
wild. Peter loves me. Hey, that Johnny wouldn't. Well, I will step on a spider if it's in the house. But I won't outside. I'll let him live. Let him live. But that, what did you just say? I forgot what I said.
It's just about interacting with squirrels.
Oh, squirrel. That's right. We go to a park in Florida. It's real cool. They got the wood planks you walk around and stuff. But these squirrels like practically come right up crawl up your arm. I know what happens. People feed them.
Right.
Because there's like alligators back in there, and you got to be careful. But, and there's deer you see now and then. But the squirrels are the main event because somebody feeds them. That's why you don't feed that. So is Michael Wake over there? Sir Michael.
I'm watching the program.
Oh, he's watching. You're on a damn thing. You on the program. What do you do? Change channel? The guys, they're not even watching this podcast, people.
I'm just getting it set up.
They're watching a different show. I don't blame you. That's pretty good. I need some popcorn. I can't watch a movie up. I'll be glad when the movie theaters open back up. Can't I sit 10 feet apart and eat all the popcorn I want? Not like I'm sharing with some stranger. Oh, sir, you mind if I dip in your bucket? You shouldn't do it with the virus going around, but darn. Wash your hands. I meant to bring something in and forgot it. I can show them what I meant. Anyway, yeah, we were watching To Tell the Truth. You guys ever watch that show?
I don't know what that is.
To Tell the Truth. You know what that is?
I don't know what it is.
They have 3 guys come on. They read a story, and you got to pick who the real guy is.
Ah, cool.
You never seen that show? I should have. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
You're talking about the game show?
Yeah.
Well, it's
think I
kind
know
of
what
game
you're
show.
talking
They have
about,
celebrities
Yeah.
try to guess.
With Anthony Anderson hosting it.
Yeah.
I
Anthony
guess I
Anderson.
do know what that is.
Yeah. It's been on for years, different variant. Anyway, we watched, this is the truth. We was watching a week ago, or it might have been, we record everything, so. They had one of the guys on, you guys watch this show because they got some weird stuff on it. This guy was, what he does for a living, this is the truth. He sniffs people's armpits.
Yeah.
He'll be on that show Dirty Jobs, really? So what I thought we'd do, early in the show, Sir Michael's always looking for this guy makes a ton of money. I thought I'd give him a chance to try it out. You got to get it. Hey, this guy gets in there. We got a video. Show that video, Michael. We got a video. This guy makes a ton of money.
It's to see how the deodorant works, I think, isn't it?
No, he's just weird.
It's just weird.
I suppose. I don't. It's a weird story. I hope that guy's got pants on.
Raise your right arm.
Raise your right arm.
Look at that.
Oh, they even got a cone
got a
for
You're
it?
being too hairy-fairy here, love. You need to get right in there.
That way you can social distance.
Here, Michael, here, use this. Hey,
I've been sniffing armpits now for about 23 years. You know, I get people coming up to me all the time and
If
saying,
you order these, all 3 of us are autographing.
an armpit fetish or
Right.
a foot fetish
Not
or
that it'd be
something like
worth
that.
it.
And the answer is no. Actually, I think they're quite gross.
That was the
It
guy who was
smells
on that
horrendous
show.
on some
Because you
people.
tried to pick who it was.
Holy mother of God.
He was on the show.
He was one of the guys. We didn't
In
pick
the last
him. He was
12
too obvious.
months, I made $2
he's
million.
kinda weird.
There's a lot of money
He made
in
$2 million?
deodorants and
He
antiperspirants
didn't say
and
that on the
big
show.
cosmetic
$2 million?
companies
I
can
told you.
see
He
the
probably has
value
the
in
best
getting a product
nose
out
for the
there
job,
that
so they
people
always choose
really want to buy and
nose
repeat
for the
purchase
job.
buy. So they'll send
the
us
expert.
maybe 10
gets the money.
different strengths and concentrations of deodorant.
Isn't it?
That's crazy.
That's true, too. We was watching the show. I said, you got to be kidding
You want to
me.
make $2 million to sniff armpits?
I would.
Right.
Hey, I got something weird happened to
They
me.
say the guy up at Speedway gets paid minimum wage and has to smell armpits all day. You ever walk into a gas station? Man,
Oh, man.
that's the worst.
Plus
Walk
it-
into a gas station with like 5 other people. There's always somebody smelling like armpit.
Oh, man, nasty. I used to work with an old guy. Man, this wasn't on the agenda, but here we go. Nice old guy, and I worked in a stock room, and we had a balcony where we went and got parts and stuff. The old guy never took a shower, but he used talcum powder or something.
Talcum powder.
Yeah, on his body.
Huh.
So it's like sweaty smell stuff, but then
Yeah.
you put powder over top of it. Man, that was nasty.
Probably cakes under his arms.
I know. That's why I always wonder when people mess with like baby powder and stuff.
I never
Powder
use
or
them
whatever
much.
they
That's back when I was drinking. Man, I used to find whiskey bottles and all kind of stuff up there. I never drank on the job.
Wait, under your armpits?
What?
Yeah, whiskey bottles?
No, I found them stashed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, where were you saying?
Probably the
you
old
found
guy
this?
never took, maybe got
He
too
was,
drunk when he got home and never took a shower. I don't know. Nice old guy, but man, that's rough. Excuse me. Something weird happened to me the other day. You guys won't believe this one. You want to know what it is?
No. Yeah, let me
I'm
know.
going to tell you
sure.
anyway. I was going into Myers. I drive my van around, 'cause I'm not a weirdo. I'm allowed to do this. Anyway, I had a couple minutes, so I thought I ran in Myers, used the bathroom, and I thought I got a little Post-it note with some stuff I need. Now I'll look and see if I got it there, So I went back to Automotive. I'm trying to find something to stick stuff in, like spray cans and stuff like that for my van,
Right.
And I can't find it. Walmart don't have much in it. Maybe I got to get away from the men's restroom to find it. I don't know. But so
They had your megaphones in there. Nothing else.
I didn't check in there. Maybe I wonder if they got better ones.
Maybe.
What if you went in a high-end store, if the toilet paper rolls would sound better? Well, they did a test, Sir Michael. You go in one store, I'll get. We could have a contest. We all three go to the store and see who's got the best toilet paper roll. Anyway, like I said, I was in Myers.
Sounds like a shitty contest.
And I have my little little post-it note. It's true. I might have it with me. Let me show you. You don't believe me? There it is. See? Purple. You know why?
Why purple?
I like pretty colors, remember?
Okay.
I like yellow. Yellow's a lot easier to see. That's my wife's favorite color, purple. That's not like God, I think. I don't know why he bought purple, because yellow looks better. Anyway, like I said, I'm in Myers. I go back to Automotive, look for stuff, and, I couldn't see very well. I didn't have my glasses on. Darn, I left my glasses in the van. I'm thinking, and I'm wearing a face mask. So, I don't have my glasses on. So, and I looked around a little while. If you take your fist and make a little pinhole, you can see. You guys ever tried that?
Yeah.
Like if you're at a restaurant and you can read a menu like that, it takes you a while, but yeah, you can
without your
actually
glasses?
see if you need reading glasses. What?
Nice.
Yeah, you can see. Anyway, so then I left the store. I probably went to the bathroom again, because I go every time I get a chance. You never know when there ain't going to be one. 'Cause with everything closed, you can't find bathrooms like you used to. Now,
Right. Everybody got a closed bathroom.
I'm trying to slip in. There's some guy making $8 an hour taking your temperature.
Yeah.
Don't take too long, 'cause I got to go pretty bad. I always say, I'm just using the bathroom. They still got to take your temperature. I mean, really? If there's ain't like a line. I'm slipping in and slipping. I'm like a ninja. I'm in and out. I'm in and out quick, people.
That's what she was worried about.
But so I'm going to do a little demonstration, but I forgot what I was going to use. So we'll do that next week. Remember what I was told you about?
Oh, the demonstration. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it next week, guys.
Yeah.
So you're going to tune in next week. We can't tell you what it is. I got one more tidbit of information for you. I might wait till the end for all these tidbits. Because, God, I think you're waiting. You can't wait, right? I do a little gambling myself. I like to buy scratch-off tickets, stuff like that. I try to hide it from my wife. But she watches the show and finds out all my tricks. I'm too honest. I try to get away with stuff, but then I can't lie. It's like used to have football pools at work. Hey, I won $50. I've lost 200, but I won 50, so I didn't really win that. But I'm all excited, so I go and tell her instead of hiding the money. I have a little extra money and say, "Hey, I won $50." Oh man, I told her. You don't need no money for a month then.
For a month.
$50. How about the 300 I lost to begin with? You know,
It's going right back into the game.
I'm not lucky. That's one thing. I've been playing at lottery for 40 years ever since it come out. They ought to give me a free gift or something.
Right.
Something. Hell, they give me $1,000. They still got plenty of money out of me.
Right.
Anyway, the tip is, anyway, like the gambling. If you guys, I got a tip for you guys. Instead of gambling, what you do, you send us your money. We will invest your money in the lottery. And we will let you know if you won.
Yep.
And you can tell your wife or girlfriend, well, I'm not really gambling. It's kind of like an investment.
Kind of.
I'm investing, you know, Johnny Kinkade, that weird guy on the YouTube. You're investing with that fool? Yeah, I'm an investment agent now. But we're doing it for you because we don't want the money necessarily, but we want to keep you from overspending. So, you know, like you set aside a certain amount. Like I set aside $100 a month for Post-its and underwear, mostly Post-its, but they got a lot of different colors. I'm screwed now because they come out with different colors all the time. Yeah. But anyway, you send us your money, and we'll buy different scratch-offs. We're going to keep percentage.
Right.
Like 100%.
Well, if you send 100, there's a chance you won't get it back. Maybe later down the road. But the first 100, you're probably we need to make a little money on this deal, right? Like a
You got to buy your underwear and stuff.
finder's fee and postage. And you know, I buy the wife jewelry all the time. Yeah, I got to buy a bracelet that bear tore off of her. After that happened, she said, that bear's probably got that bracelet up on his wall in his cave, like, you know, like people mounting animal heads. It's, Daddy, where'd you get the bracelet? Ah, it's some crazy woman. And her crazier husband was on the path. Anyway, I thought that's funny. But anyway, hey, we got there's a show we like to watch, the wife and I, on Netflix. I think it was on something else. We always go to Netflix. We don't know where the thing originated from, but it's called Episodes with the guy from Friends, Joey LeBlanc. What's his name? Matt LeBlanc. It's really funny shit. It's funny, but there's some serious stuff, you know. It's the kind of show I like. It's got a little bit of humor. It's pretty far out. We think it's funny. So we got a little trailer here. Check it out.
My fantasy is I wake up tomorrow and I've got your show on my network. Seriously, I want to have sex with your show. I'm telling you, an American version. It could be like The Office meets our show.
They're two English people. They come
How
to
hard
America.
can it be? You've already written the
do a
script. It's
sitcom.
perfect the way it is.
They were successful
We do 20
in
minutes
England.
a day. The rest of the time,
They end up changing
hear
everything.
that? We'd get a pool.
They say laughter is
Matt LeBlanc
universal.
is good.
Let's talk about casting.
Yes, well, we've already got Julian committed to recreate the role of Lyman, so that's half the battle right there.
Merck loves the show.
Good
Julian
shit
is the
for
show.
Michael.
Yeah, Merck may not have actually
Is Matt
seen
LeBlanc
your
even in
show.
this?
Yeah.
Has he seen
Talking
it?
about
Yeah.
him?
He's coming up.
But in
We're
Hollywood,
building
There is
up.
an actor
for the big
available,
entrance.
hysterically funny, and
It's-
he's ready
it's
to
good
come
shit.
back to TV.
Really? Who?
That guy's
things have a funny way
They're
of
married,
getting
them two
lost
married.
in translation.
Matt
Totally
LeBlanc.
got on a show together if they're married.
Oh, so he's actually
real life.
playing himself.
He's
on
playing
the-
himself. Yeah. We thought we were the first.
Headmaster. You're suggesting...
Half. I think it's 4 or 5
So
seasons.
what,
That's
you want me for the
season
old
one.
fat guy's part? Thanks.
We don't
It's back.
Again?
A while back.
Thanks. I'm totally
So
wrong.
it's called Episodes.
Episodes, it's called.
Come on, you gotta help me here. I kind of
Yeah,
need
it
says
this
it's a
to be a hit.
Showtime
At
show.
least something they can't make fun of on a
Yeah,
talk
but
show.
we watch on that.
We gotta get someone great
I think it's
for Nicola. She's gotta be strong and smart and classy.
She's a librarian in a boys' boarding school. I'm guessing it's not within her job description to show the boys her vagina.
Show part of it.
They might go to the library more.
You haven't seen her tape? Morning. Yeah. I'm sure it's still online. You gotta see it. I don't want to see it. No, you want to see it.
So are his
Morning's
lines
character,
scripted, or
does
he
she have
just
to be a lesbian?
ad-libs every
Yes.
show?
Or does she?
Yes, she does.
Since it's about him, since it's him for real.
It's not the Matt LeBlanc show.
Yeah,
I know.
How long do you think Ross and Rachel would
playing-
have lasted if
well, he's
Rachel
playing
Still
the
playing
LeBlanc.
part of a character.
Sam
Well, I don't
and
think
Diane on
he
Cheers.
really
Or
the jerk
Frasier
he
and
plays in this thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's
I never
playing a
watched that show.
character
He's
of
playing, yeah,
himself.
he's playing
Like
a character.
him.
It's him, but it's
What would
not
you have done if you weren't doing this?
Yeah.
real.
It's funny it didn't matter.
have what you need to make it in that business. We hung out there for a bit, then he showed me his and we flew home.
Big bleep.
It's
Really not a whole lot of language.
like a
Some
sea
here and there.
creature,
It's hard not to find
like something
language on Netflix.
Jules
you know.
Verne.
It's a dirty word, big deal.
Joey,
Hey, hola.
how you doing?
Good one.
Are you implying that my husband is whipped?
What type of whipped are we talking about
You're an infant. You're an infant.
I show up at that stage every day, and I can't believe I get to work with you.
You're not watching the whole show.
Episodes.
And that's the Matt LeBlanc story, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, think if I got on the show, I could play myself. They'd
No
probably
one
say,
would know if you're playing.
they'd probably say,
yourself
who the
or
hell
not.
is, who the hell is he?
Johnny Kinkade.
The Johnny Kinkade Show, starring Johnny Kinkade. With their guest hosts, Sir Michael and Michael. Mark it off. Hey, you notice I'm trying to do something different. People instead of having 18 clipboards. My wife threw 12 of them away. So you need to get rid of some of these clipboards. Because I can't get rid of stuff. I'm like a packer. I'm not as bad at some of them shows where they show them people and they're buried head to toe and stuff. Mm-hmm. Man, I ain't that bad, but I do like clipboards. So anyway, I'm trying to limit that. I put everything on my phone that I want to talk about, and I got this cool concept. When I'm done, I cross it out.
Hey, there you go.
Set?
Yep.
Yeah, I went to college for that. Ooh, that's my Bill Clinton. I did not have relations with that lady. That sound like him a little bit?
Yeah.
Hey, the good news is, you know how my wife usually makes fun of my impression. Last week, she watched the show when I did, Louis Armstrong said man, that was good. She thought that was good. Can't everybody do that? Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. That's all the words on that. There's probably 2 verses that I don't know.
Yeah.
Then he plays trumpet stuff. I like him old guy. I like that when they had Sammy Davis Jr., the older guy, the Brat Pack they call it. No, Rat Pack. Not the Brat Pack. It's Sammy Davis Jr., Joey
Sinatra.
Bishop. Was Frank Sinatra on
Was
that
he part of
group?
that?
Yeah, I don't think it was Joey Bishop.
He was kind
though.
of Joey Bishop was on there. Peter Lawford. I think he had a
Sinatra
couple
and,
here and there. Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, yeah. It was just the 3.
I'm going to sing Dean once I get over this sinus thing, if I ever do. I like my Dean. What's the deal with these? I put them in my GPS because I travel around. I don't know where in the heck I am half the time, right? Even though I live there.
It's easier to look at.
And
your
they call these, we always call them roundabouts, but
Oh, yeah.
But in the GPS, they call them traffic circle. Take the traffic circle. I think those things started in England, didn't they? Roundabouts. Makes
Roundabouts,
sense, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And people I'm hauling around are always freaking out. Oh, no, here it comes. It's like, relax.
You're not driving? Shut up.
You're alive every time I've taken you, right? I know how to do it. I mean, the first time or two, yeah, I've run into a couple people. They weren't hurt bad. Helicopter took them off. You know, they got a quick ride to the hospital. What do you want? But all you got to do, you come up, and if it says yield, if somebody's flying around her, you let them go first. You know, it really ain't that hard. If everybody's on the same page. But, of course, you got one jerk that's more important than you. Yeah. Got to fly through. You know, they're going around in circles for 5 minutes, 100 mile an hour. And
or he's behind you honking the horn.
Yeah, like because he'd rather see you get killed than go slower.
Right.
It take a couple minutes, people. You know. And anyway, That's one of my pet peeves. My other pet peeve, I forgot to talk about the other shit. This really burns me. Almost dirty word coming out of my mouth on this one. When you're pulled up the stop sign, right, and you're going to turn left, but you're waiting for traffic, and while you're waiting, somebody comes up on your right and pulls up in front of you. So you can't see who's coming to the right. Boy, that burns me. Yeah. I'll pull up closer. I'm almost at the middle intersection, just get ahead of them, you know? It's a game. People, don't do that because
they're blocking the view.
The person turning left, if they was there first, got to look to the right too, you fool. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if somebody block the view, I'm going to take a chance and go. You know, it don't work that way.
Yeah.
That happens all the time to me because I'm driving around all the time. They pull up and they're like, oh.
So then if there's someone,
you ain't sitting there.
Someone behind you waiting on you to turn left, they don't understand what's happening, so they're honking at you because you're not going.
Well, now they've probably seen the jerk come up on the right. That's what bugs me. And I've almost done that some. I thought, wait a minute. I'm not doing that because they're trying to pull out and go left, but they got to see who's coming to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, that bugs me. That's one of my pet peeves. That's like people without lights on in a rainstorm. It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
I can drive home. It's, 30 miles from here. Be pouring down rain dark, I'll see at least, I would guess, 10% of cars with no lights on.
Right.
And it's state law.
Yeah.
If your windshield wiper, write this down, people. You need a pen? Get your Post-its out.
Yeah,
I think we ought to start a new concept. When you watch a podcast, get a Post-it out. You know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Orange is my favorite. And then share with us what color you use. But I forgot what I was going to say. I started talking about Post-its.
You're saying rain when people don't have their lights
Oh,
on.
yeah. Write down how many cards you see. It's ridiculous. It's pouring down. I want people to see me, don't you? And the fog is the same way. I've been in fog where you can't see from here to the camera. And here's some dude, no lights on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's always a teenager. And it ain't always old people either. It's usually that mid-20s range. You know, they seem to be the troublemakers, right? Mm-hmm. I skipped over. I went straight from 20 to 50.
All I know is women are dangerous in parking lots.
Oh, I'm going home to one tonight.
You see how
not
fast
my
they
woman.
go
She can
through the
drive.
parking lot?
You didn't bring
They
it up.
fly into spots.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I've seen that.
Scares the crap out of me. I don't know why you have to get there so fast.
I hate parking lot. You see an open
I'm
spot.
not saying that they drive bad. They just drive really fast.
I don't know why you don't see more of them in race cars.
You're right.
Because if I'm driving down the freeway,
drive fast.
somebody comes up flying past me, if it ain't state patrol, it's some woman, usually in their 20s. I'm thinking, why ain't you race car drivers? They like to go fast. I suppose because they can't play on the cell phone while they're actually in a race car. Because they wear a helmet. They got gloves on. They can't text, you know. Maybe that's it. You're right, though. Most of the time, and I've told other people,
They seem fearless.
it's young women that are flying past you.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times. Now, the old guys are in the fast lane going real slow.
Right.
And that's stupid, too.
Yeah.
I try to get out of people's
Going
way.
35 and into 70.
Yeah. I try to stay out of the way. I can't do it left. Some things I can't do left-handed. I'll tell you later. But
Stir your tea.
This is an adult. Wait a minute. I can't think of what I was going to say. This is a family show. I couldn't think of the name of it. What are we? Family. I'm crossing out. Okay, Matt LeBlanc. Did he play himself in that?
I don't know. You watched it.
Did he really play himself, or he just
me he did.
made up his own lines as they went?
That's what I was wondering.
They probably said, Matt,
Play
you're
yourself.
playing a character
Whatever you say
of
goes.
yourself. You're not really a total ass. Normally, are you?
Maybe.
Because some of the stuff he does.
He was able to show that on the show.
It's the kind of guy you like, even though I couldn't get away with stuff he was doing. People be shooting at me or something. Okay, we did away with the traffic circle. Here's a weird thing. Wait a minute. I'm going to leave that for next week. We go to this restaurant called Mimi's. I don't know if they got them where you guys live. We haven't been there for a while. But it's weird because we go in that place, usually for breakfast. And here I am again. I'm going to the men's room. And back his hallway, that's where the story starts. And Johnny went into the bathroom. That's where the problem started. No. And my friends have vouched for this. Every time I go to the bathroom, before I get in there, I smell burnt toast.
Well.
And somebody told me if you smell burnt toast, you're like having a stroke or something.
Oh, God.
I thought, did you hear
that? It
that?
happens when you're there, though? Nowhere else?
Well, it ain't happening now because
okay, good.
I'd be getting hungry if I smelled it. No, it's at that place, but nobody else with it, with me, smells it.
That's weird.
And I always order toast, but it ain't burnt. I'm thinking, they're burning the toast back there. That is weird. We'll have to go to that place again and see if I still smell it. Hey, I had a sinus surgery. That'd be a good test. Maybe.
Hey, there you go. Maybe that fixed it.
Test it out now.
Johnny ain't weird. He smells burnt toast. But it's not everywhere. Just that. You guys, if there's a Mimi's in your area, go to Mimi's, and you got to go back to the bathroom area in the hallway.
They have multiple places? I've never even heard of it.
That's a good story. I don't know.
What you're saying?
They can't go if there ain't one.
That's what I'm saying.
But they may be in our viewing area.
I know, but I've never heard of it.
Viewing area. My sister watches in Florida.
Okay.
But people that know me know where I'm at roughly, and we're not giving location away. We don't want too many fans beating the doors down or calling the cops.
Right.
If I hear a knocking door, I'm not going to suspect a fan. I'm running out the back door. You know. Or if I hear firecrackers, I'm going to assume it's not firecrackers in this area. But anyway, yeah. Okay, I got to get back to my list, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody missed a clipboard, let us know. We can bring it back. Burnt toast. Did you like the video last week? My cousin Paul just responded back. He played the skit last week, hospital worker. Mm-hmm. That was a skit. It wasn't a real person, ladies and gentlemen.
He's a real person.
And he said he was playing Matt LeBlanc. And cousin Paul is Matt LeBlanc. What if Matt LeBlanc? Hey, maybe if they do my life story, Matt LeBlanc could play it. And at Johnny, Matt LeBlanc, he's a little younger than me, better looking, but who could we get playing me? Yul Brynner died. Let's see.
So is Matt?
You guys ain't got anything like Brad Pitt?
Is Matt LeBlanc losing his hair for some reason?
What?
How's
about
Matt
The Rock?
LeBlanc going to play you? He has hair.
So, I had hair. I bought it at the Hair Club for Men store. You guys seen a picture of me with the hair?
We'll get The Rock to play you. That's pretty close. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I got the arms.
Yeah.
Rock does a lot of shit. I like the Rock.
You said you're about 6'5". What is he, like 6'2"?
I'm
or
6'5". I said
he
that.
He can pull it off. Yeah.
I'm about 5'5" in this couch because I sink down. I don't. They always say old people shrink. Right. I swear I'm taller now, and I don't even stand up straight. So, because in high school I put down when I played basketball and stuff 5'10", and we always tried to lie, didn't we? Everybody said,
right.
If you're 5'8", put 5'10".
Maybe
like that's really going to affect the outcome.
As you're getting older, your tail's pushing up onto your spine, so
my
that's
tail
making you taller.
We got tails. That's why my pants don't fit very tight. I got a tail bag.
Supposedly that was a thing eons ago.
We did, and you sports guys know what I'm talking about. Used to lie in the program. We lost a lot of games. I guess I didn't read the program, see how tall we were. Yeah. We ain't got a chance. That Johnny, he's 6'3". I'm really 5'10". And they found out when they played us, I was 5'10", not 6'3". Darn it, we should have passed that program before the game.
Right.
That doesn't do much once you're out there playing.
It doesn't? Oh. What I should now, man, I've got to. Can we go back in time?
Program
Like time
says
traveler.
Program says he's 6'3", so I got to believe it.
Well, what we should I should say, Coach, give me a few programs. I'll go in the opposing locker room. Hi, I'm Johnny. I play on the other team. We wanted to give you some literature. Get the hell out. We're going to hurt you. I think I was a little weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Might have got more. Hey, they might have liked me. Who knows? Can I play with you guys? Good.
You sure not
I think you're going to win. I like playing for a winning team once. I'm not a bad mountain team I played on, but our coaches were not the best. I can say that. Out of 15 coaches, I had one maybe I liked. But if I'd done the program thing, I might have got.
Were you on the team or you were just the water boy?
Well, I handed out programs.
He got a lot of splinters, though.
I had one guy ask for an autograph one time.
Nice.
I think he thought I played on the other team. The winning team down that way, dude. You got the wrong guy. I didn't shave my head. I had hair, you know. I had to beat the cheerleaders off, you know. On the and then we didn't have no male cheerleaders. I know where you're heading. Not back in them days. Those are good times, weren't they? He played football.
Yep.
I think they'll have football this year. Not to get in sports, but what's the difference between sports and politics now, right? You can't get away from it. My wife yells at me, turn that off, you get all riled up. So I turn to ESPN, they're talking about the same crap.
Yeah.
Partly because there ain't no games.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
But I don't like politicals. I don't want my sports guy talking a bunch of political stuff, right? Even if you agree with him. Stick to sports, please. I mean, if you want to talk to it off on your own time or something.
Right.
But during the game, I think y'all...
Yeah, that's why I'm watching ESPN.
What?
That's why you're watching ESPN.
Yeah.
The news.
Well, sports are an escape. People don't go to a game to think about how screwed up the world is, right?
Right.
Hey, I think we win this game. We'll worry about the rest of the crap later, you know? You got to decompress. That's a big word, isn't it, Michael? You know what that means? Like take a big, deep breath.
Yep. Sink down into your seat. Relax.
You can't help but sink down in this seat. I used to smoke a long time ago. They'd said back when we weren't quite ready to quit, you take a deep breath to be the same thing as smoking. Because smoking, you know, you know what I mean. But
yeah, get the activity in your lungs.
It's the process of taking deep breath.
Yeah.
But now they got them things that are really bad for you. They're always looking for something to take place. Cigarettes. What's them thing? Vapes or something?
The vape.
Mm-hmm. Jewels and whatever.
Jewels.
That's a brand name.
The family jewels?
Yeah.
That's what they do now? Wow.
Yeah. I haven't really heard of those for a little while. Are they still popular?
What?
The vaping?
Yeah.
You'll see somebody blow smoke out of a car.
Especially
it's real white.
younger people.
It's real white. What gives you lung problems is very permanent.
Yes, I have no idea.
Man.
They say stuff.
It kind of bugs you when they come up with something and then it's going to kill you. It's, they come up with something supposed to be safer than the other thing or whatever.
Yeah.
If you believe everything.
Yeah.
Right.
News media can spread anything they want. They got control over our minds, I mean, what other source do you have? Other than this show. Turn off news, people. You're not going to get this kind of information on the mainstream news media. Or how to get a roll of duct tape without really paying for it.
You put about 3.
And you're not sneaking down your pants either.
Put about 3 of those together, and you can practice social distancing, talking to people.
He's really into that social distancing.
Just to be helpful, you can just stay away.
I wonder before they had telephones if they put a ton of these together.
Yeah.
We used to put 2 cans in a string. How does that work?
I don't know, but I guess it works.
What do you mean, guess it works?
I never tried it, so
I did it.
Did it work?
Which 60 years ago, I don't know. I thought it worked. You think he said it worked, so we believed him?
No, I think you would actually
have
to hear the person to know it's working.
I just can't believe I know that stuff. How did somebody come up with that stuff?
Science.
How do you film us and it goes out to where people can see it? There's my hand again.
Magic.
Hey, how's my armpit doing? Could you check me? You want to check the other one?
I don't check. I don't check for smells. I check for tickles.
I checked myself before. Yeah, you kind of.
What does that mean?
Well, you put your hand in there and smell your hand.
Oh, okay.
When I was younger, now I don't care. I'm married.
I don't care. She'll let you know.
Right.
I'm pretty careful about that. I can't stand BO. I went out and forgot deodorant or something, and I can notice pretty quick on my shirt or something.
Yeah.
Thing that gets me too, we like eating Mexican something. You go in a Mexican restaurant, especially I got a winter coat on, I can smell it on my coat.
The food or people? Oh, you're talking about yourself. I thought you were talking about once you got.
I smell Mexican on my coat.
That's what I was wondering.
It's not Asian. It's Mexican. I can tell it from the very beginning. No, it smells like Mexican food.
Shoot.
And the other thing, we went, a buddy of ours, we stopped somewhere, he went and get subs or something. You can smell that till you come out Subway. You smell it. Strong smell of bread. I like bread. Why is it everything you love ain't good for you? Let me repeat that. Boy, you can't tell me that in louder. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Walmart. You might check Myers. Walmart. They may have it too. I don't know. Probably get third size. You can probably start an orchestra. Everybody have a different size.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what? Like that guy that plays the thing at the horse race. Is he just making up his own little sound, or is he actually? Is he just going? Or does he actually finger something? You're the horn guy.
Well, it would start out as.
Well.
Yep.
Start out as what?
That's a deep subject.
Is he really fingering something?
It would start out.
It's a family show.
Well, yeah, those don't have keys. You just have to adjust your mouth.
What's them things up there?
Keys.
You said it didn't have keys.
It doesn't. It's a.
They're just for looks?
A bugle doesn't have keys. It's just a straight trumpet with no keys to change how it sounds. You change it with your mouth.
You just pitch different with your mouth.
You blow harder.
I thought I'd seen them doing something with their fingers up there.
Not like at that. They usually don't. It's just the straight.
What's the guy, nervous twitch like me? So he's actually just doing that.
Yes, with your mouth.
So we could do the same thing with this thing.
Yes, you can.
You want to try it?
You just did it. You just changed your pitch of your voice.
How good was it? I don't know.
It was.
Is that how they do taps? Beautiful. That's what I thought.
That's how they used to be, like in the real armies years ago. Nice. They just had the bugle. They didn't have any keys on it, so you had to just adjust it with your lips and your volume and.
Yeah, that's what they use.
Like when you whistle, you change the volume and the keys and everything. That'd be like just blowing it in a thing that goes louder.
You taking notes on this?
Yeah,
I'm gonna forget half. I'm gonna forget half of this.
Good thing we're recording.
I'm gonna watch it back 10 times, catch everything. I don't know about you. You're gonna need more than one little post-it. You better get that big 4x8 post-its if they make such a thing.
All right, you ready to wrap up?
We're wrapping it. Man, that went that quick.
Yeah. Well, you took half the time on your feet.
Well, we're still talking. Put the bear up as we fade out.
All right. I got your other one if you want that.
Oh, that. Do the bear since we did the bear thing.
That's more scary than the bear.
There I am. I'll tell you, that was actually taken, and my wife may disagree. I think we were in Alaska.
Almost looks like he's.
It's got Canadian
smiling.
flag on it. Pretty sure we was in Alaska.
Yeah,
That's a big bear, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a Canadian bear. That's why he's smiling.
But I think the picture was taken in Alaska. I could be wrong. I'm sure when I get home, the wife will tell me.
Alaska butts
That
right up
wasn't taken in
against-
Alaska.
What? Alaska butts right up against Canada, so maybe it was. You were in Canada and Alaska both.
Well, maybe we were. I thought it was in Alaska. But we were in Alaska. When was that? Was that before the bear story? No, we went there after the bear incident. Mm-hmm. And we actually sent. We was. It's funny because my buddy Phil, he don't hear real good, but he wanted to see a bear in the wild, right? So we were at this clam bake thing they had or something. They had these picnic tables outside, and there was a stream running along beside the place. And he had his back to me, and I'm standing over there, and this bear comes down the stream and grabs a big
fish.
What? Yeah, what's them things they have up there?
Salmon?
Salmon. They were everywhere, and had a couple cubs with him. And I'm yelling at Phil. He's about 20 feet away. Phil, I'm yelling, screaming about the bear, and he finally turns around. And you barely see the bear's butt if he's going back up the hill. God, I was yelling, Phil, you're missing the bear, and he's over eating, you know. That's the only one I've actually seen in wild, because the other one, I have
yelling at him to run down the hill.
Run down the hill from
There's a bunch of people there, and most of them, I'm pretty sure I could outrun, so I wasn't too worried. You know, when you go, I want to tell these young guys, like I said, I've said before, when you're thinking about marriage, you don't marry the high school track star, okay? Because if you get in one of these situations, something will happen. You're going to need to outrun her, right?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind is all I'm saying. I didn't marry my wife just because I outrun her. I'm pretty fast when I get scared, so. I can't help it. You know, it's like it's twitching on, you know. My muscles twitch real quick. Anyway, let's wrap it up. You want to say goodbye? Say bye, Sir Michael. Let him say goodbye. Use words.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see you next week. Have a great week.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Comment, whatever.
Check us out on Facebook.
Yep.
Have a good week. See you next time.
Be a team player.
Be a team player.
Later.